if you want this to stop today, let me tell you what needs to happen, right? The Attorney General of the Federation needs to needs to put a panel to investigate the INEC chairman and then prosecute him. And then you will see what happens when a party, a government that benefited from a mediocre INEC takes actions against that INEC. The next INEC chairman and his team, his management, will sit up. But what happens? That man will go away. He'll walk away scot-free, having messed up Nigeria. Nothing will change. We'll keep on amending our laws, and we have seen that we keep on amending laws, amending the constitution and what have you, and what the politicians will always find a way to a loophole. They will always find a loophole. So what do we need to do? We need to start educating our people, informing them, teaching them basic civics about society, about rule of law, about what a country, what a nation should be. Today, Nigeria is not a nation. Nigeria is different business entities. Everybody scrambling for their share of the national cake. We need to let our children, those who are coming after us, know that Nigeria is what's the most important thing. Olajumoke, I know that in having me today here, it came to discuss state of the nation. I guess what you've heard is the state of my heart, how I feel about Nigeria, how I feel about what's going on. It's a shame. We need to do much more. I sincerely wish our president well. I hope he does hear me today. I believe he's a smart man. I believe if he can put the best of brains together, if he can bring all politicians together, if he can bring the nation together, I believe that he might yet remain one of the most successful presidents that Nigeria has ever had.
The removal of subsidies on Petroleum Motor Spirit has taken a toll on the lives of Nigerians, resulting in considerable hardship and distress. This situation has prompted various calls for action from individuals, organizations, and independent entities to mitigate the negative consequences of the subsidy removal. In an exclusive interview with TVC News on the topic assessing President Tinubu's stewardship so far, Kachikwu, the presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress, emphasized the need for a critical evaluation of President Tinubu's administration's approach to the failed subsidy removal.
But in announcing subsidy as his first removal of subsidy as his first statement, he went about it the wrong way, because the president could have actually pointed Nigerians very carefully to the fact that I have come in here today as your president, being sworn in to meet that your former president has left me no subsidy whatsoever. And I have two options before me. One is to end subsidy, two is to put in place motions or process to provide for subsidy in the next budget or in a supplementary budget. The president chose to own the removal of subsidy, and he's getting a bad rap for that. He must start looking at what are the factors that have made subsidy application fail in Nigeria. Who are the bogeymen who have stolen our common patrimony, who have stolen our common wealth? Who are these people? Are we saying that these people are bigger than our security agencies, bigger than our law enforcement? Who are these people? Go after these people, lock these people up, prosecute these people, then put in place more stringent processes for subsidy.
Kachikwu also expressed concerns about the proposed cash transfer scheme, which has been approved for 15 million households across Nigeria, including vulnerable pensioners.
You must do something to ameliorate the situation, the plight of Nigerian workers. I believe that anything being done in that direction makes sense. But I also think that the cash transfer scheme that they are putting in place, based on what we've seen in the past, is going to be subject to abuse again. What should the president do right now with some of these savings or what he has on the table? If the people are already suffering, how do you use that money to put in place common facilities that benefit all Nigerians, as against putting in place a scheme that a few people unknown to the president are abusing and lining their pockets? There's so much we can do with this money that benefits everybody. If the president really believes that the cash transfer scheme is about to start is going to get to the people he intends that money to get to, I am really, really, really very worried. He needs to look at what happened in the last administration, what they did and how it was abused. he needs to rethink what he's trying to do.
Addressing the free fall of the Naira, Kachikwu reiterated that tackling the decline of the Naira would involve exporting more services in exchange for dollars rather than expending resources to seek services outside the shores of Nigeria.
Nigeria is a blessed nation. Multiple resources everywhere. Mineral resources, human resources. Can I ask a question? We watch Nigeria every day. We watch people from Benin Republic coming in here, from Ghana, from Niger coming in here. They are the artisans who are earning good pay here. Nigeria should be the engine room. We should be exporting human capital to the rest of Africa. Can you export a people who have no talent, who are not trained? No. What are our polytechnics doing? What are we doing? Let's give these people good skill sets and put them out there. They earn dollars, they bring money back to Nigeria. When our leaders start understanding that the greatest resource of Nigeria is the Nigerian people, they will start thinking differently. As long as they keep on sharing money at the end of every month, they will not think that Nigerian people are the greatest asset of Nigeria. If you want this to stop today, let me tell you what needs to happen, right? The Attorney General of the Federation